They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast. One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on.
Unrestricted Podcast listeners, thank you so much for clicking play. Because of you, those numbers are going up, up, and up. And as you can see, we're not in the studio, we're on location. This is something that I wanted to do different. My friend Restlezz the Tyrant's here. We're actually in his studio. I've been following on Instagram, right? And you're like showing the progression of getting the studio done.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, we could podcast. We could do the normal thing we've already done. But how about I come to you and we but we do it in your home.
Yeah.
Right? Because I really haven't done this before. Like on location,
right,
in your spot.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's just a plus that we get Brookie's Kitchen as well.
Yep.
Sponsored by Brookie's Kitchen, by the way.
Yep. About to have some bomb bodilla tacos here after,
Yep.
So.
Man, how have you been? How's life? How's things?
I've been good, man. So we just moved probably 4 or 5 months ago, 6 months ago, and then that's when I had time to start doing all this, and then just been living life, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You've been working, man. You got the family. Actually, you showed me the house. I got to see Odie, and most of the kids were asleep still.
Yes.
Crust in the eyes.
Yep.
But that's one of the reasons why I really do admire you, not just as an artist, but like you're a father. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And in my life right now, like I value good fathers than I do anything else.
Yeah.
Like great dads, and then anything you do underneath that is like plus.
Right.
But great dad is always like number one on my check the box list. Mm-hmm. And you check that box over.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I think our generation now, a lot of the dads are present in their kids' lives now, which is pretty awesome to see. Because I remember growing up and a lot of my friends, like, dads weren't around or they didn't even know who their dad was, Mm-hmm. So it's like, wow. I was like one of the only kids out of the friend group, maybe me and a couple others who had, relationships with their dads. So that's one thing I always told myself. I'll always be there for my kids. So
yeah. No deadbeats over here. We don't condone deadbeats. How was your Father's Day?
It was good, man. Hung out with the kids. We just chilled in the house. I think we played some basketball outside, listened to music, just had a good little family day, The day before, the kids took me to the mall to go buy Father's Day gifts and stuff like that. So I got spoiled, man. That's pretty cool.
That's dope. Father's Day. I feel like me growing up, Father's Day meant a lot because I grew up with a single father. Mm-hmm. But now as a dad, like I appreciate it like on the father side now.
Right. Yeah.
Like I always thought it was, I was weird giving my dad handwritten stuff. Mm-hmm. But now I'm like, man, that's cool to receive that kind of stuff. Yeah. And on top of that, like you save that shit and then you go back a few years later, like, you wrote this, like literally you're holding an artifact of your kid.
Right. Yeah. That gift means more than anything than them going and buying something, because that's coming straight from them as, their own personality in person and expressing how much they care and love you, So, yeah, I always like those type of gifts more than any materialistic type of stuff, right?
Yeah. I haven't got the noodle necklace yet, though.
I haven't got one of those.
No, like, I don't know if they still do the noodle necklaces.
I don't know either. Get like the pictures, the drawings and stuff, and make cards, all kinds of little stuff. The kids always use their minds, which is cool to see kids still being creative without being on their phones 100% of the time.
Yeah. But I gotta be honest, like the phone is a damn lifesaver. When your kids freak it out.
Oh yeah, sometimes it is, definitely.
My middle son, Amari, he is on the spectrum for autism, and there's certain things that you just can't, like there's certain things that he just does not want. Mm-hmm. And some of the things that calms him down is like music and his movies, his videos.
Oh really?
Yeah, so he He has his own tablet that he'll go and he'll watch. But most of the time we're wrestling. Like that's gonna be my future like pro wrestler. Him and my oldest son. Yeah,
he's
like,
into it big, huh?
oh yeah, we're a wrestling family. Like
That's cool, man.
we love the pro wrestling. Are your kids into the NFL, to sports?
Yeah. So Achilles, my oldest, he's a Falcons fan too.
Don't say that too loud.
I cursed him with that, you know.
Yeah, disappointment for decades.
Yeah. Anytime you see 28-3, it's just like. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's.
I mean, but it was the greatest of all time to do that, though. Like, if anybody's gonna do it to you, like
it's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
That's the only quarterback in Matt Ryan's career that he's never beat is Tom Brady.
Really?
Which was drafted 2008, so all the way until he retired a couple of years ago, he's never beat Tom Brady, I think. And that's the only quarterback that he's played he hasn't beat.
Damn.
So it's like, man. And then, almost to have it in the Super Bowl and somehow Brady magic happens. Man, I remember everyone was leaving my house at halftime. Like, oh, hey, congrats, you guys won, and I'm just watching it. Then I'm like, oh, no. Overtime, no.
I guess it's time to clean up.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That's funny as hell. Now that you have the studio, I mean, it's in the crib. Are you, any of your kids pop in? Have you recorded anything with your kids yet?
No, not yet. So Achilles is going to start doing it because he's been performing with me, being my hype man and stuff. I've been trying to just ease him into that, show him how to kind of get a stage presence up in that. But yeah, soon me and him would be doing some stuff that we can perform together. And then the two younger kids, they're still younger, so they're running around being kids still. So
Have no interest yet.
Yeah, no, not yet. So
hopefully soon though. Like
Leonidas is a gamer, so he's too busy on his Nintendo DS or his Switch, my fault. Yeah. He's on the Switch, and they've both got a PlayStation, so there's Minecraft and Fortnite and all that. So
there's a joke there. I'm gonna be trying this comedian thing out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I've been writing down jokes. I have like a joke book.
Okay.
And there's something there where it's like, to a street person, you hear Switch, you're thinking of the click on the Glock, right?
Right.
But when you're an adolescent, you talk about my Nintendo Switch. Right. There's a joke there. I don't know what it is just yet.
Yeah, there's something there for sure.
Like a kid, maybe there's a beef outside, and the kid's like, your son's like, man, I'm gonna go get my Switch, man. Yeah. He comes out, he's just playing his video game.
Right.
Yeah, increase the peace. I think that's the joke. I don't know.
Yeah, you got something. There's something there.
I'm gonna work it out.
Yeah, for sure.
So you. I mean, last time I talked to you, Keely's was in high school, but now he has graduated. I seen he walked.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Great, man. It's just crazy to think, because I'm like, every time I'm like, man, I just still remember you being a little kid. Now you're an adult technically now,
Well, he's taller than you.
School. Yeah, he is taller than me. So I'm like, I'm going to start having to grab the stick or something and start whooping his ass with it,
He said stick, not switch. Unless you throw the DS at him.
I mean, hey, even if you go a little bit further, the switch is go pick your switch.
Exactly. Yep.
Go grab the thinnest one, but those ones are the ones that hurt the worst. They wrap right around you.
Exactly.
But it's crazy to see him graduate. He's becoming his own man, becoming his own person, But it was a good moment for me and Brooke, because just all them days being on his ass about homework and you got to go to school, this and that, because when we're teenagers like that, we're more wanting to go hang out with our friends, not be involved in school, all that type of stuff. So for him to do that, I'm pretty proud of him.
Yeah, I mean, it's been decades since I graduated, but I do remember that feeling of like, I did it, I accomplished it.
Yeah.
You go to school for 12 years, and leading up to those 12 years, you're just wanting to get it done, and then the day happens, and then you're like, what now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So have you guys had that what now conversation?
Yeah, we have. So he's still kind of deciding. I know he was interested in joining the Air Force, so I think that's still kind of on his plate. I think he just kind of you're at that stage. What do I really want to do? Mm-hmm. So I think he's just kind of weighing things out, because right now he's working with his uncle selling solar. So he was working at Wendy's, but he didn't like that.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. But whatever, I told him a paycheck's a paycheck right now, you know. Any type of money is better than being broke. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think he's supposed to go in August or September and go do the, what is it, I don't know what the test is called. You got to go do at the military. They do like the pre-test.
As a father, is that scary for you? Considering that we just literally made acts of war against Iran?
I mean, it kind of makes you nervous, you know, but especially if you wanted to go to the Marines, you know, because that's frontline. But I mean, Air Force is kind of a little bit less worrisome, but
I don't know. The Air Force is the one that went and bombed them.
Right.
They're the
at
first
least
ones.
you still get a fly by, you know, you're not in actual, you know,
Yeah.
field gun shooting and stuff. Because I have a cousin who went to Iraq. She's a sergeant, and I remember talking to her one time, and she was telling us some pretty crazy stuff about what happened over there. It's like, man, that's crazy, you know. But I understand why people come back messed up, and you know, it's hard for them to get back into regular civilization. So, yeah, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, though, I think he can hold his own, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why he's going. You only have balls and you're only courageous to go to the recruitment office, right?
Yeah.
That's a serious thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's a career. As much war is a thing, but the military is a career. So you're choosing for the next, I'm assuming 4 years, you're dedicating your life to this career. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's no, hey, I was just playing. Yo, this ain't for me.
Oh, yeah. Once you ink that paper, you're there for 4 years, you know, or whatever duration that you sign up for. So, yeah, that's what I was telling them, too. I'm like, that's a big commitment. It's not just one day you wake up and I want to do something else. No, you got to stick it out, or, you know, they could put you in jail, right? If you abandon me or anything like that.
Yeah, if you was it AWOL? If you wrongfully discharged, or if you go AWOL, you can serve prison time for going AWOL.
Yeah,
which is the people that leave. They go on the run.
Yeah,
it's pretty much somebody that has a warrant and they're on the run from the cops, right?
Right.
There's military police. There's a whole nother set of rules and laws for the military.
Yep.
But it has to make you proud, though, too, that your son is, like, possibly committing to serve his country. You know? All the freedoms that we're doing right now. Like, there's people, again, going back to Iran, they don't have this opportunity.
No
worries. On a Sunday, drinking mimosas, talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. They got rules they got to follow over there, you know, that ends up in death. So, yeah, exactly. It makes you kind of proud, you know, that he wants to go do something like that to continue to fight for the stuff we're able to do right now, you know. Mm-hmm. So,
when I got here to your beautiful home, I was met by a ferocious little, was it Atlas?
Yeah, Atlas.
Little Atlas, a little pit bull. What kind of pit bull is he?
He's
not a what do they call, not midget. What do they call him?
No. So he's not even like a pocket bully or nothing like that. He's a regular, I think he's just a blue nose, but he was the runt of the litter. So when we brought him home, he had like marks all over him from the other puppies attacking him, not letting him like eat and stuff like that. So, yeah.
But he's short to the ground, stocky, and all muscle.
Yeah.
And Restlezz is showing me the backyard and whatnot, showing me the crib. And I look at the distance, and I see Atlas, right? He said the blue nose pit. And he sees me. And he runs towards me.
Full dart.
And what I do, oh man, you better get your dog. But no, he's a sweetheart. Bent down, let him smell me. Sweetheart dog. And then we go inside, and then the bigger dog's in there. Is that a pit as well?
Yeah, he's a pit. He's a red-nosed Brindle. He's Aries. That's his name. So, and he's the one that tears up that tire that's in the back. Just the whole side of that tire is gone, and he'll bark at that thing all day, like he's attacking it.
Have you always been a dog lover?
Oh yeah, ever since I was a little kid, my mom and my dad have always had dogs. So, because I mean they're separated, you know. So every time I go to my dad's, he was always into the pit bull. We had a Brindle pit bull growing up. We had a wolf. But now he's got two, are they St. Bernards? Those big old dogs, man.
St. Bernard's Beethoven, I think.
Yeah, like the Beethoven dog, yeah.
A lot of drool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man.
You let your dog sleep with you?
No.
No.
They stink, man. They're outside in the back, rolling around in the dirt. Matter of fact, we just took them a bath last night and just spray the water on them with soap over and over, and just dirt just keeps coming off.
Going.
You're like, oh my gosh.
Like, damn, is it worth it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Down the street from the studio, there's a literal dog car wash. Like a dog wash at the car wash.
That's crazy.
I thought that was pretty cool. It's like, if I'm a dog owner, instead of putting it in my tub, I'll just go over there, spray them down, wash them.
Right. See, we have one kind of like, it's like down the block by a gas station over here. And I was going to do that, but it was just a spur of the moment last night.
Yeah.
Brooke was like, you want to just take the dog a bath? Because he was petting her, and then she bit him, playing with him. And she's all, oh, he tastes like shit. And I go, he rolls in the dirt. That's probably like 2-3 weeks worth of dirt on him right there, So she's like, let's just throw his ass in the bath.
Ain't it crazy what we do for the things that we love?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you had an incident last night with Odie.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Odie has a condition called Treacher-Collins, right?
Yeah, Treacher-Collins.
Treacher-Collins.
Yes, sir.
Syndrome. And so he has a breathing tube, an apparatus that helps him breathe. Mm-hmm. And you were telling me last night that you guys were driving and that thing wasn't working. So what happened?
So anytime we go anywhere, he has this trach that comes straight from his neck. And then like if he gets mucusy or stuff like that, we have a suctioning machine that you connect. It slides down, you squeeze it, and it pulls you turn the machine on, it pulls the mucus out, And it wasn't working, so we were at my mom's house, it wasn't working, so we had to hurry, come back to the house because we got the main one at the house. And on the way home, like he was having a hard time breathing, so I had to put the trach down and suck it out with my mouth, and pretty much sucked this whole loogie into my mouth and had to spit it out into a diaper, But at the moment, you're not thinking, because I'm like, I got to make sure you can breathe, and then it's everything, and as we're finishing driving home, I'm just like,
I did that.
Oh my gosh.
That's that father shit. That's that shit that we do for the things and the people that we love.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
you don't think about anything else at that moment except making sure that person is okay,
That's why I love my spouse, because, bro, when I had my back surgery, I couldn't even wipe my own ass. She had to help me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you got me at my most vulnerable.
Right.
I'm squatting right now, ass up. And you helping me wipe my ass. And there's a lot of ass to wipe. You know what I mean? So it's like the shit that we do for the things and the people we love.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that Odie's good. Matter of fact, Odie's so good that we couldn't find him earlier.
Yeah.
He was hiding from Dad.
Yeah, he's in the closet. He likes to go in there and mess with his mom's makeup and brush and stuff, like just dump it all over the floor.
As all kids do.
Yep.
I can't leave any of my toddlers around, like anything.
Nope.
But I've been with my wife for 13 years. You've been with yours,
wow.
what is it, 17?
18 years.
18 years. That's right. You guys just celebrated your anniversary just a few months ago, right?
Yeah, 15 years married.
So what's the secret?
Not to just give up. You know what I mean? That's the problem, is anytime something gets rough, a lot of people just throw it away. Got to be able to work through the problems. And communication is key, I'm not going to be able to fix the problem that she's having with me if she doesn't say, hey, like, this is bothering me, or this is, when this or that. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me fix that, and then next time I know better what's not going to,
Yeah.
And the same thing with me. Oh, hey, I don't, And there's, oh, okay, I'm sorry. That's something I'll work on. Communication is key, man. I think that's mostly what it is, just being able to talk to each other and communicate, and then not letting your kids come in between you, because they'll try to play, oh, Mom, can I do this? Oh, Dad, Mom said I could go do this. Is that okay? That's happened before. Oh, yeah. Where's the... turns into an argument. It's like, motherfucker.
Yo.
Got me. you know. But
Get you caught up, man.
it's working as a team.
Yeah.
Instead of individuality, you guys are a team now in everything that you do, you know. So
I love that.
I always think about her before I think about myself on anything, you know. If we got food here, if I got to starve for the next day, so be it. As long as you and the kids can eat, you know what I mean? And it's the vice versa for her. She'll think about me and the kids first before she thinks about herself, you know. So it just takes teamwork, but it takes time to develop and work on that, you know. Just,
18 years.
Yeah.
And you got a kid that just graduated. You got another kid you just saved.
Yeah.
like it's a never-ending thing here.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if Brookie's Kitchen comes in and is like, yo, I need you real quick.
Right.
You recently had a show at Ogden Amphitheater for Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Is this your second time doing that?
Yeah, second time.
That's right. The first year you had the Raptors jersey. I was very jealous.
Yeah.
I'm not from Ogden, but I told my wife, I was like, I want to go get a Raptors jersey because I seen my man Restlezz with the dope ass Raptors jersey on.
Yeah.
How did Juneteenth go? And
It went cool. Both years has been pretty cool. Last year though, my set got cut short. It was kind of crazy. This year was better, but it's always cool. There's a bunch of people always out in the crowd and just watching, and good vibes, man. And then you get to meet a bunch of the artists and stuff that all come down from all over, like Salt Lake or from even out of state. There's a people come. I think Lambo Fo, or however you say his name.
Mm-hmm.
He came from Cali. He was the main
headliner.
He was the headliner for the Juneteenth show.
That's dope. Was Glocko on that one?
Yeah, he was on there. I watched him in Pura Vida.
Pura Vida.
Yeah. I watched them do their little set. It's pretty cool. They're doing the Spanish and English thing. So
I was talking to Glocko yesterday, and because he told me he did the Juneteenth show, and he was like, we didn't know, but we were cussing and I was like, you didn't know? It's a family event. What you doing? We need that family friendly. So do you tone it down for family friendly?
Yes, sir. I did on that show.
See, Glocko, a true professional.
Yeah, I did. They sent a thing saying, don't say the B word, this word, the N word.
Yeah, of course. It's Juneteenth.
That type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously, and then I always, depending on what the show is, that's how I make my set to that. If I'm at a bar, then I'm going to keep on my cuss words. And if it's an all-age event, then I'm always make sure to tone it down that way. Because obviously people don't want you saying some crazy stuff or cussing all crazy in front of their kids, That's going to turn their ears off real quick. Like, and that's one thing I like. I can tell people start tuning in to me because my set, I don't probably have one or cuss words in my set. And then I'm not like talking about killing and this and that, you know what I mean? Just hustling, the struggle type of stuff like that. And then I can tell more people tune in like that. Like, oh, okay. Then usually after the show, there's always people come, hey, I liked your set. That's cool, man. How do I find you? That was dope, So I always getting a few new fans after every show.
That's good.
It's cool.
But you got to feed the fans, right?
Yeah.
So, you're literally checking off every box. You got your own studio now. Like, there's no excuse for Restlezz. So, How aggressive are you going to get with music?
Super, man. Like you said, there's no excuse anymore now. So I gotta go at it. I just knocked out a verse on Friday, a feature for someone. Then probably all through the next week, just knocking out everything that I need to start working on now that I've actually got everything set up and it's good to go. So no excuse, man. It's time to start putting my foot on the pedal.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any plans for a project? Do you want to put anything out for the summer? Do you want anything, like what's the next we're 6 months into 2025. What's the next 6 months look like for Restlezz?
So I'll probably put out, I want to do a full-length album by the end of the year. And then summer, I'll probably, by like the end of August, like a little 5 or 6 track EP, and then just, singles in between every couple weeks, just staying consistent, And then just trying to work with every other artist too that want to work, I'm always willing to hop on anybody's track.
I often see in our community, Ogden to Salt Lake and back, you see, I don't want to say duos, but you see people that work with each other often. I really don't see that from Restlezz. Is there anybody that you are working with that you continue to work with?
So like back of kind of when I was 25, 26, I did a lot of work. I was working with like 801 Intentions all the time. We were putting on shows together, doing each other's songs all the time, always working with them. But other than that, like they're pretty much the only ones. And then just like my cousin and a couple of the homies that I started rap with, you know, obviously. But other than that, man, I just kind of just stick to my own lane, you know, and then I just work with whoever wants to work at the moment, you know. So, yeah, there's really not anybody that have like this is the first person I'm gonna reach out to every time, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm usually just do the songs, and then if I can't finish out the last verse, then who would kill this, and then I'll probably reach out and be like, hey man, you want to jump on this, or you know. But other than that, there's no one or anyone specifically that I'm like strictly work with, you know.
Yeah, I would love to see you get more aggressive with music. Mm-hmm. You know, I love that you have the plans to get the album done and then release singles and whatnot, like going into 2026. That really makes me happy because I look at your studio, bro. I just went into the booth and it's like, bro, you did everything right. You know what I mean? You got this whole thing done right. You're setting yourself up for success.
Right.
Which is another reason why I wanted to bring the podcast here is so I can experience it and get some Brookie's Kitchen. That's your one shout out for the show. Actually, it's probably like 3. I'm able to see it with my own eyes that like you're taking your craft seriously.
Yeah.
And when an artist does that, that means that we're gonna end up getting more content, which is only gonna make you grow as an artist as well.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty much the more practice, the better you get. You know what I mean? So every time you drop a song, it's like the basketball player out there, like Kobe hitting his 1,000 shots before he goes home every day. You know?
They say 10,000 hours, right?
Yep. Makes you a master of your craft.
Boom.
Yep.
So you got, what was that, 9,000 and something else more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sick of podcasts that just interview people with the same questions and gossiping nonsense?
Are you tired of hearing about what's wrong with the world? Can you locate your nearest orphanage?
Who cooked the Last Supper?
R.I.P. Mr. Potato Head.
Seppuku Harakiri.
Where is Mavis Beacon?
This is Hos.
And this is host Beefy.
Listen to the Beans and Rice podcast.
Exclusively in Braille and all streaming platforms.
Patent pending.
If you're a sports athlete looking for a mouthguard to protect your pearly whites, look no further than All Sports Mouthguards.
All Sports Mouthguards, located in West Jordan, Utah. Come visit us 1385 West, 9000 South in West Jordan, Utah. We offer high quality, made in the USA, custom molded and custom designed mouthguards.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now. You are the ex-champion only.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure 4 leg lock.
Do you love wrestling?
Do you believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest entertainer of all time?
Or maybe that Shawn Michaels is the sexiest man alive?
Or did you have a thing for Sonny from the years of 1994 to 1996 like I did?
Did you know Yokozuna isn't even Japanese?
If you could count the number of dimples on Rikishi's ass, this podcast is for you.
Follow us, the Figure 4 Podcast on Instagram, at Figure 4 Podcast. And check us out on YouTube.
Do it.
Tell your punk friends about us.
Yeah.
Just a few weeks ago, we were talking, and I was scrolling the internet, and I seen your story where somebody on the internet had been talking mess on Odie.
Yeah.
And I told you that, like, one, no father is going to condone any other person talking ill about a child.
Yeah.
I don't care if they got any type of medical condition or if they're whatever, right? You don't talk about children.
Right.
You know what I mean? As a dad, no father I know is going to stand up for or be with that. So I told you, I said, when the thing happened that I wanted to talk about it a little bit more. So what happened?
Just this dude, there's like this post that on Instagram to put up like, you know, like a Utah's hottest artist of 2025 so far. And they put like together like a list. And this one dude was, you know, in his feelings that he wasn't on it, I guess. Because that list was just by people voting, I guess, is how everyone made it on that list. And then someone on Facebook shared it like, oh, is this true, you know? Obviously, everyone's going to put their opinion and whatnot. And this guy was just like, oh, I'm the biggest, most streamed whatever, da-da-da. And I hopped on there like, disagreeing with him, you know, a couple back and forths. You know, I'm thinking strictly music, and then he just starts, oh, I'm going to fuck your face up worse than your son's is. And it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
You could talk about me, say whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I've been, you know what I mean?
It's part of the game.
Yeah, it's whatever. But damn, to start attacking my son is pretty crazy, you know? So then obviously got pissed at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I mean, then I just fucking was like, oh, okay. He's telling me, oh, you ain't gonna do shit. It's like, all right, I've learned to not make threats or anything like that on the internet, you know? So
yeah, it's unfortunate because I did have a chance to meet the artist is Burner 420, and it sucks because I had a chance to meet that individual, and he has kids.
Yeah,
you know, and the thing is too is that anybody that I've met that was incarcerated, especially for a significant amount of time, they have more respect and more honor and more they have more protection for kids than anybody I know.
Right.
Like a lot of the guys that I know that were incarcerated, that were locked down, they will do anything to protect a child. They would never talk ill about a child.
Right.
So when I found out that it was him, it really surprised me. I was like, one, that guy is a father. Two, there's codes for guys that were incarcerated about children.
Right.
And so it was disappointing, you know.
Which is crazy because when he first started making his music, he was hitting me up for tips on how do you do this, how do you do that, how blah blah blah. I could tell you how to work, you know, make your TikTok better. Like we're trying to give each other, you know, tips on how to do this and that. And then for him to, you know what I mean, to try, it's like, damn, all right.
That's disappointing. And the more you work, the more that's gonna happen.
Yeah, which I understand. I've been making music since I was 18, you know what I mean? Doing shows since I was 21, putting together the shows myself. I've dealt with all the everything that comes with, oh, you suck, your music sucks, you can't rap, you sound like everyone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same, just blow that shit off and just keep going, you know what I mean? But I think that's the first time someone's ever actually like went for my kids.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. I didn't know how to react to that.
There's a reason for that though, right? It shows that person doesn't respect themselves.
I don't think they respect anybody, man.
I think if you respect yourself, you would have 100% more respect for a child, right? So he might be going through something in his own life. And I'll tell you what, like I'm a true believer in karma. And for me, karma doesn't come for just you. Karma can come for the people that you're attached to. So him speaking ill like that about a child, I don't want to put nothing out there against his family, but you can't do that because the energy in this universe is all tied. And if you do that, bad things will come about in your life and everything that your life is attached to. It's unfortunate. I'm glad that I hope people see that and understand where that guy's at, because nobody I know condones that.
Right. That's just crazy to even, you know. Yeah, that's just crazy.
And if he knew your child, like if he know, like, oh, this is the sweetest kid, like, what are you doing?
Right. And I would never speak ill will about anybody's children. You know what I mean? Because I got kids of my own. Even if I wasn't a father, like you said, there's just a unwritten code. You know, even in the streets. When you're banging, you catch a dude at the store or something and he's got his kids, that's a pass, you know? So, I don't know. Some people, I guess, just especially with the internet now, it's just so easy to just troll, I guess. I guess that's how you would say, right?
That's not even trolling. That's just being stupid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
damn.
there's trolls out there, and I'll troll for days.
Ignorance is what that is.
People always, I mean, that's the thing is that you'll get these lists, you'll get these things of the hottest people and the hottest things. And
it's all opinionated, bro.
Exactly.
It's like people, who's the greatest rapper? Some are going to say Tupac. Some are going to say Jay-Z. Some Biggie, right? But it's all opinions. There's not an official answer ever. The same, who's better, LeBron or MJ? That conversation is going to go on forever, you know?
I'm glad you said MJ because you're wearing MJ right now.
Yeah, he's a GOAT. He is the GOAT in my eyes, you know?
But you're a Celtics fan. So what are we doing here?
Right. But I mean...
He's set tripping over here. He's set tripping. Got Larry Bird over here. Got the Funko Pop of Larry Bird behind him wearing a Bulls jersey. What's going on?
Hey, he's the GOAT, man. You got to rep... I don't know anyone who doesn't, you know, respect Jordan, especially growing up in the 90s, you know? I think everybody was fascinated with that Bulls team, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jordan was spectacular. I'm glad I got to not watch Jordan, but grow up with Jordan. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I got to watch Magic Johnson, but I didn't grow up with Magic Johnson. You know what I mean?
Right.
We got to grow up with MJ. We got to see this guy.
Oh, yeah.
And to put a cap, a cap on that as well is like, we literally got to grow up with Kobe and LeBron.
Right. That's why I remember when Kobe had passed that day. We were watching TV, chilling in the living room. I got like an ESPN, you know, alert. You know, I'm checking. I'm looking. I'm like, what? Brian I'm like looking. I'm like, what? That's not true, is it? You know. And then you start finding out, and then I'm like, damn. My wife's like, are you sad? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I literally grew up with this, watching this dude, watching him turn into a man through the league, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Every season, fucking, you throw the paper in the Kobe, you know. It's not Jordan, it's not LeBron, it's Kobe, you know. So, and all you could do is, as a Celtics fan, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, man, I loved watching them battle the Lakers in both of the finals that they met them in. It was a 1-1, you know. We beat them, and then Kobe in that Game 7 went crazy. Well, he didn't go crazy. He wasn't. Paul Gasol went crazy because Kobe wasn't making nothing in that Game 7.
Paul Gasol, one of the most underrated power forward centers, whatever you want to call him. Mm-hmm. But Paul was super dope.
Yeah.
Kobe, I didn't appreciate Kobe until after his death, and that's unfortunate on me. But it made me appreciate LeBron. Mm-hmm. Made me appreciate what we have that's great right now. Seeing what Ant is doing right now.
He's a monster.
It's like, wow, like super dope to see.
Yeah.
I haven't got on the SGA train just yet.
Me neither, man. Watching the finals, they let him get away with a lot of stuff, man. I understand he's an MVP, but there's clear push-offs that you can see, and I don't know. I haven't got on that train either.
So who are you? You're going for Oklahoma, right? You don't want to see Indiana win, do you?
No, I'd rather the East bring it home, you know? Mm-hmm. So if my team's out, I'm going to stick with the conference, you know?
Yeah, let's talk about the Knicks.
Bring it to the East.
Let's talk about the Knicks spanking y'all.
Oh,
how about that?
Come on, man. We's off.
Yeah, I'm not even a Knicks fan. I'm a Brunson fan. Like,
dude, oh my gosh, man. That he's ridiculous. Talented even when he was on the Mavericks, you know? That's why I was like, wow, you guys really got rid of him? Him and Luka together was crazy.
Yeah.
And then you guys let him go to the Knicks, and now he's flourished into this. It doesn't matter what he does, he makes it, man.
Yeah.
Push him on the ground, and he spins, throws it up, and puts it in. I'm like, how'd you make that?
Yeah, the Knicks need another piece, maybe another 2 pieces. But who you going to give up for those pieces? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they have a solid squad.
They do.
But they're missing 1 or 2 pieces to get to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what that is. Yet.
I think they need someone on the bench that can come in and keep the fire going while they take out Brunson and Cat, you know?
A good 6-man, huh?
Yeah, someone who can keep the scoring going, keep the team going. Because that's kind of was... Who is it? Is it Michael Bridges that's on there?
Yeah, Bridges is on there.
Yeah, Bridges is on there. Because he's on and off, you know? He could be on fire, but then some games he's not hitting it, you know? So you need someone that could come in there and if he's not making them, he can dish them out and get everyone else going at least, you know? Like a Chris Paul type of player.
Yeah. I really like Indiana's lineup though too. Like Indiana has a dope lineup. Halliburton, I still haven't caught on to the Halliburton train, but I would love for him to finish his story where people are like he's overrated. Dude. And then Halliburton had the most highlights of the NBA playoffs. Everybody, he had the most.
The most game winners. The whole this guy was just like the one that bounced went straight up and then came down.
Game one of the Knicks series.
No way.
Incredible. No, game 2 of the Knicks series. No, whatever game it was, but
yeah.
Pretty incredible.
Getting those highlights in for sure.
Halliburton's really nice. I'll tell you what, I didn't really watch the NBA until the playoffs. Until I seen game 1 or the first series of the playoffs. I think the NBA they need to shake up some things.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if that's the team size because there's no more big threes, right? It's us being introduced to the guys that are genuinely playing good.
Yeah.
But then on the marketing side, how do you market those guys? Because they're not marketing Ja Morant. They're not marketing.
Ja Morant kind of did that to himself, though.
True.
You know, he's waving the gun, and then he's over there doing the celebrations.
I like the celebrations though. When he did the grenade,
the grenade, yeah, that was cool. Okay, switched it up.
Yeah.
But Morant is fun to watch too. Like, just this little dude trying to dunk on anyone and whoever it is, you know, and just flying up, bam! It's like, damn. He makes some crazy shots too with the layups and stuff that he does. Ja Morant's a badass if he could just keep out of the bad light, you know?
Yeah, I agree. We were talking last time we talked on the podcast. You were telling me some plans for Brookie's Kitchen, your wife. What's going on? Where are we at with Brookie's Kitchen? Is this still a dream? Is this something we're still working for?
Yeah, so we're definitely getting it going. She's been on her grind, looking at a taco cart and everything right now. She's just trying to get the right price, and then just keep going. She just bought her, I forgot. Oh yeah, she's getting the taco cart. She's getting everything else with it. We just got like some more equipment and stuff that she needs to expand it and everything. So yeah, she's on it, and she has a regular job, and then she does that, and then, you know, obviously taking care of the kids, being a mom. She's a beast.
She obviously makes great food, and she's already hustling. So she just did a ceviche sale. That's kind of what she's known for, is her ceviche.
Yeah, people love her ceviche, man. She sells out like that. Every time she posts it, out. I'm like, man, but it's good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Does she have you in the kitchen, or do you stay out the kitchen?
Yeah, no. Sometimes I try to help where I can if I'm not getting in the way, you know. So there's times I'll be trying to help. All right, you need to get out of the kitchen because you're getting the fuck in my way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
But most of the time, me and the kids, you know, we always try to help her out any way that we can. You know, the less stress on her, I feel like the better the food comes out.
Yeah, of course, right? What they say, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. Those wives ain't happy very long all the time, right?
Yeah, that's true, man.
They
I ain't gonna lie, mom be finding shit. Like, she be creating shit. I'm like, fuck, why you just be creating shit?
They just see you sitting right there, and then it's like, you just gonna sit there?
Yeah.
You just gonna watch TV? Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah. Did you have something? What's your honey-do list?
Exactly.
Just give it to me before 9 o'clock, all right? Let me get this shit done. I'm an early bird. I can get this shit done quick.
Yeah, they have in their mind they want you to do something, but then they don't tell you.
Exactly.
Like, I can't read your mind.
I can't read your mind. Man, my wife's gonna watch this clip and be like, I be trying to tell you. Yeah. So Brookie's Kitchen's still a thing. It's still coming. I mean, it's always been a thing, right? She still does the ceviche sales.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with music? Where are we at with the music? Do you have any, obviously you said that you want to get a project out before the end of summer. Do you have any vision for the project that you want to do?
Kind of. I have it in my notebook downstairs, right? I have it written down. So that way, because when I have stuff written down, then I'm more likely to attack that goal, you know, because I'll keep looking at it. Oh man, I got to get that done. But yeah, I do. I got, you know what I mean? I got a bunch of stuff, man. It's getting it started. Because my brain's everywhere, man. I just have so many ideas and things that I want to get done that it's just trying to find out when, how, the time. You know what I mean?
The cool thing about your space, right, where we're at right now, you can literally transform this thing into anything you want. If you wanted, you could throw a green screen against that wall and you could shoot so many music videos. You could build your own sets in here. The thing that people, they think that you have to go on location certain places. Like, you don't. Like, get creative with the space you have.
Exactly. There's what all those YouTube creators and stuff, where they're at now, they started in a room, you know, just in their bedroom, recording themselves doing whatever. Now, you know, like what Mr. Beast, he's got his own TV series and channels and game shows. And, you know what I mean? He started from nothing, just recording himself in his own house, in his own yard, you know? So.
Did you have a studio at your last place?
I did. It was downstairs in like a bedroom. It wasn't it was like a fraction of this size. This is a little smaller room. But yeah, I've had a bunch of people come over there and record. Like I had Zigzag from MB Riders come down and he laced something for me over there, which is pretty dope. Big Omeezy. Those are probably the bigger two, and then a bunch of artists, all from all over. You know, everyone that I've done features for, worked with, a lot of them have came to the old studio.
What's your thoughts on where Ogden is as a music scene now?
It's starting to get bigger. People are, you know, getting out there, and then you got that little brazy kid who's bringing attention. You know, I don't know.
And what's your thoughts on that?
I mean,
being an Ogden, what do they call you guys? Ogdonians?
Ogdenites? I would say something like that, you know?
Yeah, being from Ogden. And this is, to be honest with you, I've had the opportunity, a lot of people, I had 3 people reach out to me and they're like, yo, do you want to interview this guy? And I'm like, no, not my cup of tea. But what, I mean, and that's somebody from the Salt Lake Valley, but being from Ogden, having, he said the biggest thing to come out of Ogden, he has a lot of attention on Ogden and Utah right now.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your thoughts on what's going on with this guy?
I mean, he's getting attention, right? But definitely not PR trained, you know what I mean? He's just a young cat getting attention. As someone at his age, how do you know how to handle all that attention, right? So, I mean, good for him, you know what I mean? I'm like almost twice his age, so what he does, I mean, that's, in my eyes, that's what most kids do at 14, 15 years old, you know? So
we were just off camera talking about some young kids that weren't doing the smartest things with certain tools.
Man, these kids nowadays are, I'm just like, damn, where are you guys getting all this shit from? Because when I was that age, there's only like a couple, you know, guns in the group that everyone would, you know, handle or whatever. But I'm like, all these kids nowadays, they got semi-auto rifles, or they're toting 2-3 handguns in their pictures. And I'm like, where's your guys' parents? I'll be whooping my son's ass if he's posting shit like that on the internet, you know?
That's another reason why I've kind of said no to the interviews, is because I don't. Some kids, I can't tell, but I would assume that this kid is not willing to listen to somebody he doesn't know.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, for sure.
And as a father, that's all I'm gonna do is be like, "What are you doing? I mean, why are you talking like this? Why are you doing? You're saying things on the internet that you shouldn't be saying." You know, and you're jeopardizing your safety. I get it. You have your people, but everybody can be touched.
Yeah, everybody. Yep, everybody bleeds.
Exactly.
And I mean, there's been plenty of videos of the people posting of him, you know, getting caught slipping, I guess you would say, you know, and it's just like, he's just I feel like he's bringing unwanted, everyone's going to try to make a name for themselves off of that kid, you know. They're going to see him somewhere, go try and test him, record it, this, that, post it on the internet.
Yeah.
So I just feel like most of the attention he's bringing to himself is kind of negative, you know.
But the cool thing about it is he is young. He can turn this thing around.
Right.
You know, make that hot single. Put Utah on the map. If you're the guy, you're the guy.
Right.
Like, I'm with it. I'm with it, but I can't get behind violence. I can't get behind things that are gonna put our city I say our city, but our state in a negative light.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be known as like they're talking about murder rates and all this stuff. Like I don't want people to think that we're killing a bunch of people out here and stuff like that.
But I mean, then you could go up and just look like the murder rates and the stats. You know, it's obviously the state's gonna have crime in it. Every city's gonna have crime in it. You know what I mean? But him saying like Ogden's like Chicago is like that's a far reach. You know. Because Ogden's a beautiful place now. It's starting to get gentrified. They're trying to knock down all the old houses and old neighborhoods, and they're throwing up apartments and newer townhomes all over the place.
I'll tell you what, though, as somebody that's not from Ogden, but I've spent a lot of time in Ogden. Ogden's not sweet. Neither is Salt Lake. There's nothing sweet about these cities. There are, I don't want to say real, but like there are people out there that want problems and will find problems.
Yeah, they'll go look. There's gangsters in every city, right?
Bingo.
Gangsters and killers in every city. Don't matter where you're from. Just because the murder rates aren't crazy, you know. And obviously, you know, there's a lot of people, oh, this and that. Utah ain't nothing. But it's like a lot of these guys aren't. If you're not involved in that type of stuff, then obviously you're not going to be around that type of stuff. I've been to California, Long Beach, San Diego. I was in Harbor City like the day after a murder happened, hanging out with my homie's cousins over out there, you know. I didn't have any trouble. To me, it's like, oh, this is a nice place. Palm trees, nice houses. We went to a restaurant. I'm like, this is nice out here. But that's because I'm not involved in any of the bullshit out there, right? So no one gave me dirty looks, tried to press me and all that. And I was in like the middle of Long Beach in some pretty sketchy areas. Yeah. But everyone walked past, hey, what's going on? What's up? You know? Yeah. But I mean, I guess at that point too, people know who's from what clique or this or that at that point, right?
But what's he Brazy? I would say if you watch this, if you see this clip, like represent us right. Like if you're the one to put us on the map, do it, but represent us right. You know what I mean?
And I can't lie, I've gotten more attention to myself from his interviews. More people have been checking, you know, which I'm sure more people have been checking out all the artists from Utah, you know. But I just kind of hope they're not thinking that all artists out here are just talking about killing, being gangbangers and this and that, you know, because there's actual artists out here with real content and real stuff they got to say, you know what I mean? And not just rappers, you know, R&B artists, pop singers, you know what I mean? So I just feel like that's kind of, they're going to think everybody's going to be, from here is going to be trying to rap like him, you know, speaking on all that type of shit, which a lot of them aren't, you know?
Yeah. The kid got something captivating about him. Yeah. Like there's something that draws attention.
He's getting it for sure. I mean, I seen he was recording with Soulja Boy, you know, which is...
Oh, that's dope.
That's pretty dope, you know? So, and then he got on No Jumper.
Yeah.
Can't hate on that.
Nah, big platform, huge.
Yeah, that's dope. So, you know, bigs up to him. I just hope he learns to take what he's got and flip it for himself for better, you know?
I've seen too many stories of it going the opposite way, where a person that leads off of negative attention ends up dead or in jail for a long time.
What's that one kid's name? You had interviewed him a couple times. Dino?
Oh, yeah,
you know,
exactly.
He had it going. He's on the Thizzler. He's getting a lot of attention, man.
And he can rap.
Yeah,
that's
he's
the thing.
got bars.
He can rap.
He could really rap. Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Then, you know, with everything that happened, who knows if he's ever gonna get back out? You know.
I mean, it's not looking nice. I don't know the details about it, but I'll tell you what, like it's not looking good for that guy.
See,
and it's unfortunate because I told him, like, I mean, I had the conversations with him where I'm like, bro, like you got talent, like leave shit alone. You moved from Ogden, you moved from the negative space that you were in, like fly straight.
Yeah,
fly straight.
He already been shot in the head, you know, like you survived that, man. You should. Man, you had a second chance.
Man, I had a viral moment off of that shit where I asked him, I was like, what's going through your head when you got shot other than a bullet?
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, as I said it, I was like, fuck. But he laughed and, you know, it's unfortunate, man, because there's accusations that he's a rat, and you know, it's for me, it's just everything's just unfortunate, and I just hope that this kid takes the lessons of others and doesn't fall into that.
Right.
Because again, there's something captivating about you. Stay outside, be captivating outside the prison walls. Be captivating living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have a chance to not only change your life, but fuck, man, the spotlight's on you. You have a chance to change a lot of people's lives around you.
Yeah, you're bringing attention where, you know, people have been waiting for it to be brought. Help bring it the right way, you know?
But I also believe that if it happens once, it can happen again.
Yeah, definitely.
So if it's not him, somebody else is going to get the attention.
Up. Exactly. And it's getting there with the internet, you know what I mean? It doesn't take too much for anyone to get that right attention, you know?
I agree. 100%. So, new music coming. Family's all good. Is any upcoming shows? Anything else that we should be aware of?
So right now, no more shows that I have scheduled. I've been kind of seeing what's out there, you know, trying to be a little bit more picky about certain stuff. Obviously more music. I have my video dude that I work with, he's got a little movie and stuff that he's putting together, so I got like a little...
You be acting?
Yeah. I'll be trying that out.
What's your part?
So far,
he's like, I get raped.
No, this ain't American Me, man.
Don't look at me, little puppy.
Yeah, oh man. But just, you know, a street thug.
Oh, okay.
You know, being, what is that? When they put you in the category you look like.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you got the face tats.
Yeah.
I got the guy.
So, but just waiting a little bit more on that. He's supposed to finish writing the script out and stuff like that. And then, just more music. I'm trying to make it out to New York. Go fuck around with this dude, Jake Strain. He's someone done some music with and a bunch of business with. So, been trying to make it out there. And then, man, just whatever opportunities I see, I just kind of shoot my shot, you know?
Why not create your own? Is Restlezz at a point where, one, I think you lock in here, get the content, right? Get the music.
Yeah, that's definitely number one with all this space. Is
Yeah.
Just figuring out how to push consistent content, you know?
You got to get a tripod, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're $13 on Amazon. Get a tripod. We need the content. You got the music. Like, you don't even need to do full songs. Like, that's one thing that I want artists to understand too, is that you can go viral off of just a dope verse.
Right.
You know what I mean? So constantly write and put together the content. And if you need help, like, hit up people. Like, I always tell artists all the time is like, I'm an idea guy. Like, I can help with ideas. So my line's always open. Just hit me up.
Last time we did, you're spewing out all kinds of stuff. Last time we talked.
And how many of it did you use? 0.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at that point, we're trying to sell the house and all that, you know. But like I said, now we're settled in and it's go time.
No excuse.
Go time. Yep, no excuse. So,
a few months ago, you were part of, what was it, game show?
Yeah. So
what was that?
Opie Taylor has like this thing that he had teamed up with some people, like the Utah Music Radio, and a few other people, and they are put together like this little game show. The artists come in, they perform, you know, showcase their stuff, and then, you know, the second segment is like a trivia thing, kind of like Hollywood Squares. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that, like a tic-tac-toe type of thing with quiz questions and stuff like that. We just did the second episode, and then I don't know how many episodes he's doing, but he's recording it, and then he's gonna try to push it to get like streamed on like maybe Netflix or one of those things like that. So, but that's pretty cool.
So you guys filmed it, but we can't watch it yet.
No, not yet.
Gotcha.
Not yet. So they got to do all the editing and all, you know.
So hold on, are you a contestant?
So the first episode, I was a judge, and then this one, I was a contestant, which like And then the winners of the first one we had to verse them in the second one, which was the winners was Pinky Red and J23. They had won the first episode, so they were the champs. So then on the second episode, it was me and KA the Problem versus Pinky and J23, and then me and KA won. So looks like we'll be on episode 3 defending our title.
There you go.
So,
what are you guys fighting for, or what are you guys playing for?
so at the end, he has like a piñata full of like money and candy. Winners get to bash it open. So it's pretty cool. I got gas money that day.
Oh, hell yeah.
We split it. It was like $80, I think, between me and him. So it was like $40.
Yeah.
And a bunch of candy. And then just you're the winner of that episode. So
You said Pinky Red. I really like Pinky Red.
yeah.
I think Pinky Red, one, she's herself,
Yeah.
and she can rap.
Yeah, she can rap for sure. And she owns like herself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Any music with her?
No, not yet. But she's, grinding, doing her thing. We've been on a lot of the same shows together. So, but yeah, she's pretty dope. She's out there getting it for sure. And then she's all over the place too, doing like the pull-up performance. I seen something else of hers. She's out there, man.
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of people who fuck with her too that I see. So.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to meet her in person, but she's one of those artists where I'm like, just keep working, just keep grinding. Something's got to pop.
Yeah, talented for sure.
Something's got to happen to somebody out here. And I'm a fan of Why Not You? Why not Restlezz? Why not Pinky? Why not whoever? You know what I mean, something's got to give.
That's how I feel too. If one of us makes it, we're all gonna make it. You know what I mean?
I hope.
Because
unless the person that makes it's an asshole.
well, I mean it just like they're gonna get the light, and then that makes more people interested. Oh, what else comes from this same place that they're from? You know?
Yeah.
So that's at least how I'm thinking it would work. You know?
Yeah. That's the hope.
Because I mean, just like the Bay, you know what I mean? They don't have very major artists, signed to major, but. Man, there's unlimited amounts of artists out there that have real good fan bases, and just a whole city that just backs each other up.
And they can live off of it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people out there living off of it with no record deal, independent, just pushing. And that's because everyone stays in their lane. They help push each other. You don't really see Bay Area artists beef with each other very much,
I feel like that's who really comes out to Ogden a lot, is they book a lot of Bay Area artists.
Oh, you could see the influence in Ogden music from the Bay. Definitely. If you listen to a lot of it, you definitely hear the influence of Northern California, So.
Well, dope. Restlezz, if we have more, I would love another mimosa.
Yeah, I got you, man.
I think it's time. We're going to set up. You're gonna rap for me for Rock the Mic and give us some bars. And hopefully Brookie's Kitchen's open. We can have some birria, because I ain't gonna lie, man, the mimosa got me hungry.
Yep.
What's the social media? Anything you want to shout out? Any love that you want to give people?
So obviously shout out to Brookie's Kitchen. Shout out to you. I appreciate you coming over here and fucking with me since the first podcast, man.
Of course, man. Like I said, man. I'm gonna annoy you now, man. That you got the
shit. That's what it's for.
You might get my first verse in about 15 years. I might have some bars. I'm gonna have to get in there right a little bit.
Happen here first, right here. Yeah. But then just Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Restlezz Grind. That's the username for everything. YouTube. Gotta start getting my YouTube popping more. But other than that, and then you can find me on all the major music platforms: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Tidal. Anything, whatever you listen to music on, guarantee you can find me on there.
You told me, and I promise you, I always do this, but anytime we wrap it up, I think of other questions. You told me before we started getting down that you are a licensed welder.
Yes.
Any plans to just opening up your own welding business?
Man, I want to. Definitely want to. But getting all this stuff is pretty, like a good welder is like $8-9 grand. So probably saving up for that or something. But at the moment, But
welders make a lot of money too. Like you got a trade welder you can make that back in 2 months. There's jobs that you can get done.
Yeah, easily. So, but yeah, I've definitely been looking into doing something like that because nowadays you got to have more than just one type of income, you know, especially with everything going up. I just went to the store yesterday and bought a watermelon, $15.
Jeez.
I was like, wow.
Was it good though?
We're gonna drink that. Brooke's making an agua fresca, so
oh shoot,
we'll try that out.
Damn, all right. Man, another thing too is that like once you can get like you throw your own show back here, bro. You got so much land in the back of your house. Yeah. Like create a stage, like throw your own show.
Yeah.
You got the food,
right?
Like we could make. Look at me making plans for your shit. But no, literally, we can do tickets right here. Then you come through, get a license from the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A cool 3-hour show. You know what I mean? We got the food, got the drinks, performances.
Yep.
But it's also your crib, too.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Well, that would just be something, you know, no one in the house. It's all about being in the backyard.
Exactly.
Know? So, but that's definitely something me and Brooke were talking about too. It's crazy that you brought that up.
It's a good way to showcase your stuff.
Yeah.
Like even if you did something small and intimate for the people that like you fuck with, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Have them come over, buy some plates from Brooke and showcase your music, showcase other people that you fuck with music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Which I was throwing shows for 8-9 years, man, putting it together, putting artists together, but that shit got stressful. Artists not showing up, security guards not showing up, you know, maybe the DJ can't. Yeah, I just got tired. Always motherfuckers getting drunk and then fighting outside, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to be responsible if someone ends up getting seriously injured, you know?
Yeah.
And there's always some bullshit. So.
Always, man. But hey, that's the game.
It is. So I'd rather just show up and perform now instead of being the head honcho for that type of shit. So
word. One more time, where they can follow you.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Restlezz, 2 Z's. Restlezz Grind is the username. So follow me there and I follow back.
What's Brookie's Kitchen?
Brookie's _kitchen. You can find her on Instagram, so make sure to follow that.
And she caters, so if you got a wedding, bar mitzvah, whatever it is, party.
And she makes anything. So
I'm going to hit her up because I want to start doing, I was telling my wife, I want to start doing something for the dads in my life where we just kick it, eat, converse. You know what I mean? And
that's cool.
Just so dads know that there's support out here, you know?
Right. You guys can talk to each other about dad stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Or even if there's ideas or maybe a dad I know can help you get going on your own welding business. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just certain things like that where I don't feel like we don't have that support just yet. And I think as fathers, it's important, you know?
Right.
All of us go through tough times, whether if it's mentally, financially, whatever it is. We all fathers go through, we all go through these moments in life. And I think it's important that we're able to pick each other up and be like, yo, you're good, man. You need a job, man. Like my job's hiring, or yo, you need a couple bucks for whatever. Like we got you or whatever, you know?
Yeah, a support system.
But with that, obviously I want to get some catering done, so I gotta talk to Brooke about fucking catering the dad brunch or whatever.
Yeah.
So, does she make cakes?
Yeah, she makes
everything. Damn, hold on, you almost cut yourself off. What? He like
cakes. She's probably more baking. I'd have to ask her.
Okay,
I know she can bake really good, but I don't know like how. You gotta ask her.
Yeah,
I don't want to speak for her.
I got you. If you want to follow me at Drerawka, DRERAWKA, as you know, we got the Patreon going. Literally, $5 get you a whole bunch of content. And if you think about it, $5 a month is literally like 30 cents a day or 13 cents a day, something like that.
Yeah, that's your energy drink you drink.
Bingo. So if you could just slide on the energy drink and you want to help a brother like me fulfill my dreams and help obviously put other people on, make sure you go and support their way. But it's also free to show love. So you can like, share, comment, subscribe. It's always free to show love. Have the day you deserve. Always protect your light. We're out. Peace.
Yep.